Today I'm going to be walking you through some of the steps in the making of my new winter print Snowed In. So let's go and take a look. So each design starts out as a sketch and then it's transferred onto the lino with tracing paper. So here I'm carving out some of the detail for this block and starting with the roof for the little cabin. I've speeded it up to about 5 times the original speed because it can take quite a long time. And then all the little white areas will be snow and the rest will be details of the actual print as we go along. The hills being cross-hatched to make them look snowy one side as well. Then I'm just clearing away some of the lino in this one so that we're left with just the middle piece. I'm just going to sharpen some of my tools, hone them a little because they're getting a little blunt on the edges. So this is my slip strop and put some of this on. And then just basically pull the blade down across it at the angle. There we go. And just go across this way. There we go. That should sharpen it up a lot better. Now a tiny bit more, I think. There we go. Okay. Now I'm just gonna test it out, see how sharp it is. Oh yeah, see, that is much better. See, these are the bits that I did earlier, not quite as good. So I'm just going to go over those with this again. So now we're going to ink up the plate, starting off with making sure that we've got the ink all over this sprayer here. So I've got 2 reservoirs of ink, the top, which is Turquoise Lake, and the charcoal ink as well. The charcoal will make it really lovely and sparkly, so it'll look all snowy and misty, which is going to be really nice. So we're working this ink as much as we can, trying to get the whole of that brayer covered, because what we don't want to do is end up with any patches as we print the print. So just move some ink into the middle and I'm going to roll it backwards and forwards to try and get that whole brayer covered. So you can see it's coming together now, and we'll end up with that blend in the middle where the 2 colours meet. So it's starting to take shape now, and the whole roller is being covered by moving it in one direction. And now this is where we're going to add the ink onto the plate. So we'll roll the ink across the brayer, and then I'm just going to make sure we've got it the right way around, and we'll hold it down whilst we move the brayer across the lino. We try and keep it so that it's in one direction. Sometimes you might need to go over in a few, but if you are using 2 inks at once in this blended sort of roll, then you need to make sure that you are doing it in one direction and not going all over. And moving across to the press. So I'm popping the lino into the jig just like this, and then I'm going to get the mask, which I'm going to put over the top of the lino, and that just protects the paper when we put it on top from getting any ink. So here we're going to put the paper over the top, and this is the recycled coffee cup paper that I'm using here. It's really nice to work with, it's very smooth. I'll just pop it down, there we go. And then we'll lower down those felts and wind it through the press. Got it set fairly tight just to make sure that we get an even press over through the lino. And now just coming round to the other side of the press, making sure it comes all the way through. There we go. And then we're going to take back those felts and we're going to peel back the paper. Here we go. Peel it back to reveal the print. There you go. And that's one print done. Doesn't that look lovely? And now we'll pop it to dry. And here's the finished print. It's all been cropped down and had the title and the print number added now. And then it will also be put inside a little handmade box as well, which will be really pretty. I hope you enjoyed seeing some of the steps that it takes to make a print. And you can buy this print now in my shop. Thanks so much for watching.